Good morning. Welcome to BitcoinMF. Quick TA update of the day, the way I see the market. I remind you, this is not a financial advice, so please do your own research and trade safe. Okay, so let's dive right into it. Like always, we look at the daily chart, the clean daily chart, and we can see that yesterday we have the red candle, and today we also have another red candle, and price action is looking like it's going down. And right now, if you followed yesterday, I was following if we actually can make a breakout and go to this line, maybe to retest it and maybe even beyond. But for now it didn't happen, and what we get instead is this red candle. Okay, so if you've been following the Telegram channel and the Discord channel, you could see that on the shorter time frames, I've updated around here that there is a big sell pressure coming into the market, because I saw it also with the BitcoinMF strategy and also with the patterns, the scanner. If you been following, in this time we got like something like, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 bearish patterns in one notification, and also the mimicators was also bearish. And this is the signs I look for when it syncs together. In my opinion, there is more chance for it to act, because if you only anticipate to catch the big move on only based on solely on the pattern, it will be, in my opinion, really hard, because there are many patterns and many people look for them. So you have to find some kind of an edge. So anyways, mumbles aside, let's add the BB bands and the BitcoinMF strategy. As always, I changed the candles to Heikinashi because this is the way the strategy works, and if you didn't read about it, so all the details are in the description. I don't want to waste my time on this. We can see that we had the short signal. Okay, the price went down, failed to go for more down, bounced a little bit, and as always I say that when this shit happens, I always look for the resistance line of the EMA, which is breaks down. Okay, because you see it breaks down and then it starts to climb up, and now it shows us that it met the resistance. So this is a very important point in my opinion, because this is signaling us very strong that price will continue to go down, in my opinion. Okay, and if this really happens, which probably not probably, which I a possibility that it can happen, okay, in my opinion today, because there is really like a big sell pressure. So if this starts to fall, I look again on this line and on this line, and if it really starts to fall, I look at this line and the break of EMA 48, and I want to see if it impulse breaks the EMA 48 when it comes back to test. Okay, if all that occurs, when it comes back to test it, I want to see if it's acting. This area will be, I don't know exactly, maybe not here, but I look at the EMA 48, 48, 50, doesn't matter, but this is 16 and 48, so 48, I look for it to look if it breaks down. When it comes up, I look to see if it's still acting as resistance or it's like a false breakout and it's gonna shoot up. Okay, so this is on the daily time frame. This is what we can see. TA wise, again, if you follow me sometime, you know that I also like to always to check and think what about what I don't see, because like here is like a simple, what I see is the bearish. Okay, so what I don't see, kind of, it's like the bullish, so I want to see the bullish side. Okay, I always want to see the other side, because there are always two sides. It is not matter what you're doing. So why I say like this, why two sides? Because actually I'm still today, also today, still lean bullish. And why I think so? Because if you follow, I talk about this a few days. The real short was here, and people started to short. And now, if market goes down, of course, it will be a lot of blood, but also people will panic and they will enter short. Retailers will enter their shorts. Once they enter their shorts, so in my opinion, even if it breaks down, it needs to bounce up to collect them, okay? Because it's like if you're short from here and suddenly price will be here in a few hours, then I'm almost sure that most of the traders will put the stop losses somewhere around here, or at least at profit, okay? And when that happens, and it also syncs with the like kind of a next bounce target for the next wave of the shorters, so it's like many orders there, and I think that once they get filled, many times the market just goes the other way. I'm sure you know this feeling, because I'm sure that it happens to you, that once your order is filled, look, you go underwater, okay? So this is my opinion on the daily, what I'm looking, okay? Again, to sum it up on the daily, I want to see, even if it falls down, I want to see what will happen. Even if it falls down below here, I want to see what will happen when it comes back for resistance, or maybe, I don't know, maybe they can even drag us more down. No one knows. But if it doesn't happen, so I want to see on the shorter time frames below the daily, where is the like kind of breakout, fake out, make out, manipulation, however you want to call it. I call it price action. So okay, I want to see if all of this bearish thingy can trick everybody to go short, and once they go short, boom, it pops up, okay? So let's do a quick time frame run up. On the 4 hour, we can see that we have this new short signal, okay, and it is also signaling us short, and also this is bearish in my opinion because of the indicators, also because, like I say, RSI is below 50 on the negative phase. We can see this, and we can see that this wants to like kind of draw us a continuation, okay? And also the MACD is having a little bit of a weakness, and also the stochastic RSI is like bearish. So every Jimmy that looks at this, he knows that he won't buy. Actually, basically, generally, he won't buy until the RSI is here, okay, at the bottom, because it's need to be oversold in order for us to buy. Yes. Okay. So 1 hour, we can see. What we can see on the 1 hour, we had a nice short signal here from the strategy, and price went down, of course, and after it closes outside the BB, also the thing that I pay attention very much, we can see that price started to climb up. When it climbed up, we can see that it trying to like signal us that there is more bull movement. Also, I thought here there is more bull movement. I updated in the Discord that if now we range up, I suggest to maybe consider stop losses. But what we get instead is a little bit down and a rejection on the mid BB area and the EMA area, and we went down, and again pluck a little bit up to retest the EMA and retest the mid BB a little bit lower, and now we are here, okay? So what do we know about the Aiki and Ashi candles? We know that the double edge candle is possible, suggesting possible reversal, okay? So even though it's only 1 hour, I can still see this is a double edge candle, And right now we got something like 20 minutes for the next hour, and if this continues this way, then there is a chance for it to reverse, and it reverses relative to the last candle, of course. So we can see examples. I don't know, like here you see it goes 1 up, 1 hour up, 2, 3, 4 hours up, double edge candle, and we start to go down. We finish with the down, double edge candle, and we start to go up. We finish with the up, double edge candle, we start to go like this. You see, there are some tricky candles. Of course, this is not like 100%, but this is like a heads up, something like this. I don't know how to call it. And again, so I look at this and I look if we can make this RSI pop through the 50, so it's a good sign for the bulls, okay? Because it can signal that the RSI can start to climb up, and this is what we want as bulls. If we bulls today, we want the RSI break this 50 level and never come down. On the 30 minutes, we can see what we can see on the 30 minutes. We can see kind of the same shit, but just in the more candles, because it's a half, you know. Again, the short signal, we go down, we close outside the BB, we go up, we get a long new signal. Already a little bit too late. This is perfectly. I never said that it is like the bottom catcher, you know what I mean? This is how I look at the market. This is the dance of the PA, and this is how I watch it. This is how I keep myself in focus, even when I'm not in focus. Okay, so we can see that we wait for the bulls here to pop this RSI 50. If this RSI 50 pops and remains above this area, we can see that we will have another up price movement, okay? And also, for this to happen, it means that actually candle needs to close below above this red dotted, because if candle doesn't close above this all is hanging on thin air, okay? And even if after it closes, it's still not so as you say confirmation, because it's only 30 minutes. Everything can be, okay? So it's like can reverse any second, but this is how I look at it. When I see it closes above the red dotted, I know that there is a chance for more up. On the 15 minutes time frame, the scalper's time frame as I call it, this is actually as the day passes by, I mostly watch this time frame, because it's like 15 minutes, and it's I know it's a very short time frame, but it's like when I spend a few hours in front of the screen each day. So when you look at it, so it's for me it's like feels right, the 15 minutes. Why? Because it's not too slow and it's not too fast, you know what I mean? And it's like the short-term movements, I feel that I kind of see them, okay? So this is what I always post. You see me post in the 15 minutes charts a lot, and people start to ask me why the 15 minutes? This why the 15 minutes? Because I look at the BB bands always the close of BB bands, and where it tricks us and where it's not. And I look at the signals also, because in my opinion there are many opportunities on this time frame to see if we use right to really get some profit, okay? Anyways, this is the quick run-up, okay, for today. And another thing I wanted to show you, another chart I look that you know if you've been following, is this one with the pivots. And here we can see, I'm not gonna waste much of your time anymore, but here we found support again, and if you follow yesterday, I said that the basic narrative talk is actually here with this CMA 21, and as long as we stay above it, there is a good chance for bulls, okay? So this is also something I watch. Another last thing, I hear about people going berserk, I don't know what to say about this Leo thingy, okay? So I check a little bit up, and I see that this is the big Bitfinex coin, and I'm sure you already know. You can read and Google like me. It's everything is okay, but what I didn't like is me personally, I don't like Bitfinex. Okay, start from this. So I started to see how can I maybe purchase some of this coin, because I see that this coin is like mucho hype. So I'm not KYC in Bitfinex. Although I sent long ago, I just didn't use it and I didn't check, but never mind. I check it now, I check the last days, and I see I'm not KYC and I can't buy the Leo. So here I find this thingy gate.io, and in 3 days they're gonna start with this Leo, and they have it listed also here. So their how do you call it? Where it is it? Their KYC is much easier. Okay, if you're interested in this, of course, this is not a financial advice. I just share with you what I know, what I see. You know how it is. Here are the 3 steps of the KYC. You know the shit, and this is much easier KYC than Bitfinex, because Bitfinex is a monster and they got too many traders, too many requests, and all this shit. So anyways, I'm looking for this because I only want to deposit some BTC like everybody and buy some Leo and all this shit and see what happens with it. This is not a financial advice, but you know how it is. And if you want, you can check the links in the description, and it's all there. And for good karma, you can use my referrals. Okay, I will leave these links on the description. And that's it. So this is for now, for today.